Hey playa, do you have a crush on someone that you are completely obsessed with? You think about them night and day, they're always on your mind, and you're worried that you're not going to be able to focus on anything else? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to stop obsessing over your crush and what you can do to actually put things in perspective so you can take back control of your life. Listen, I've been there before. I've done a number of videos on different girls that I was just obsessed with, girls that I would simp over and do anything just to get a morsel, a crumb, a speck of attention from. The problem is, when all you could do is think about your crush, everything else kind of gets pushed to the side and it's hard for you to focus on school, work, your hobbies, your friends, you name it. Okay, chapter 1. Gotta finish this book today, and oh my god, she just walked into class. She looks so beautiful today. No, focus here. I gotta focus. Look at her smile. Oh my god, she's so gorgeous. Come on, I gotta get through this book. Oh my god, did she just smile at me? I think she smiled at me. You know what? Let's break that spell. The first thing I want you to focus on doing is demystifying your crush by talking to them. The more you can have interactions with them by saying hi and bye, starting conversations, learning about their hobbies and their interests, the less you're gonna stand in the background and just stare at them in awe. Guys do this all the time with girls that they like. They're like a deer in headlights. Every time she appears, they freeze. They don't know how to act, they don't know what to say or what to do. They just forget how to be human. Hi, how are you? Oh, hey, I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing good as well. So do you like stuff? I'm gonna link up a video over here which is gonna walk you through how to start that initial conversation with your crush if you feel like that's the stage you're struggling with. But part of demystifying the space around them and pushing aside the smoke and mirrors is to realize that they're a regular person just like you. They have their own thoughts and feelings and experiences, and you can go from the obsession stage to the interaction stage just by talking to them more, just by introducing yourself, just by putting yourself in a place where you can have some interaction and conversation with them. The second thing I want you to focus on here, since we're talking about building up your confidence and interacting with them, is to start actively pursuing other people as well. This is going to help you stop obsessing over this one person. You're going to get over that one-itis because you're going to realize there are plenty of other people out there worth getting to know. Now you might be thinking, why would I pursue other people when I like this girl and I only want to be with her? Which sounds like a totally reasonable point until you realize that you're coming in with an obsessive frame of mind. Let's say your crush turns around and agrees to start dating you in the state that you are right now. The you that gets tongue-tied around them and sweats profusely and wonders if they're a big stink bomb. The you that locks up and doesn't know how to make conversation because they're afraid that your crush is going to think you're boring or weird or awkward or just not fun to be around. If you feel like you're not in a cool, calm, and collected place whenever you're around them, why would you ask them out now? Why not prepare yourself and work on your flirting and conversation skills with other people? Get to know other people so you can see their likes and dislikes. You can get accustomed to kind of showing off your best self so that when you do finally pursue your crush, the one that you're obsessed with, you're no longer going to see that as a barrier of entry. You're no longer going to feel like all those things that held you back before are still there because you've practiced and worked on them over time. And the third thing I want to share here, if you're super obsessed with your crush, is to realize that they may not actually live up to the perfect vision of themselves that you have in your mind. You might be falling victim to the halo effect. The halo effect is a phenomenon where we attribute positive qualities and attributes to people that we consider good looking, regardless of what we know about their character or behaviors. Two classic examples from the media are Jeremy Meeks and Casey Anthony, both really attractive people who did very bad things, but people started to give them a pass simply because they're attractive and good looking. Now, I'm not saying your crush is a murderer, but because you find them so attractive, you might just be overlooking anything that might be a red flag or just might not be congruent or aligned with who you are as a person just because they're hot. And these can be small things like them just never making time to respond to your messages, just flat out mocking you and laughing at you in front of other people, or just being downright rude to you. Now, you might take it in and feel really bad about it, but because you find them so attractive, you just stay obsessed. It's this turmoil, this inner battle that you face with liking them, but dealing with their bad behaviors that is just not cool. So the only way for you to crush the halo effect is to really take an introspective look at who they are. Understand and study their character, investigate their principles, their beliefs, their values, everything that they bring to the table beyond just their looks and the things that you're obsessed with. And this is really hard to do because we don't want to see flaws in that person and we do want to live with the reality that they are perfect. But the truth is, they're not. And you have to really start to discover that if you want to break that obsession. What I'm sharing here might not sound easy to do, but trust me, they're necessary steps to take. The best thing for you to do is to plant your feet in the ground, to realize this is just a regular person, to start building up those skills by flirting with other people, getting out there, really discovering who you are and letting your confident self shine, and not putting this person on a pedestal. Remember, they're just like you. So you have no reason to fear them, no matter how cool or interesting or beautiful they may look. What do you think though? Do you feel like it's impossible for you to get over your obsession with your crush? No matter what you do, it's just never gonna happen? Leave your comment down below and we'll talk about it. And what I want you to do is check out the videos over there on the side, where I'm gonna break down more of this obsession and one-itis you may be struggling with. I'm gonna share a few more tips that might actually help you out. On that note, I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.